it's really an honor for you to join Amy and myself here at Viz Media.
It's an honor for us.
It's an honor for us.
There's so many people here, because I literally thought it would be like 3 people. Like Ashley, who's with us.
Yeah.
Doing social media.
And like 2 of our friends. And now we're joined by many of our friends, so thank you. So I'm Mark. I'm from the publishing team, so my job is to get the correct books onto the shelves so fans such as yourselves can enjoy them. And I am joined, of course, by
Amy, and I work on the animation side. So, like we're, oh my gosh,
a lot of things.
we do a bunch of the live streaming, a lot of the events, any of the promotional links that you'll get from our tour release or things like that will come from me. So if they look crappy, you know, too. I try to not make it look crappy.
Yeah, but you do a good job. For those of you who haven't seen any of our moonlight parties, for Sailor Moon, check it out. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
She's there quite a bit.
And Mark's there quite a bit, drinking the juice. So it's okay. You guys are going to get an uncut version of our channel. Okay.
So we're here today to, of course, talk about our upcoming manga and anime releases, which we have many in the pipeline. So are you ready for it to start? So the first thing I want to bring up is a convention exclusive that you can get here at Fanime during the weekend. And that exclusive is, of course, a poster giveaway that we're doing with the Ahmed Al-Sheikh. I know you want that poster, right? Yeah. So we have a Bleach poster and a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure poster being given out at the Ahmed Al-Sheikh to whoever buys $15 worth of Viz Media products. So you buy 2 manga, you get one of these beautiful posters. And if you want both posters, just buy $30 worth of Viz Media product. You get both posters to take home. So this is in the dealer's hall. Stop by the Anime Pavilion booth. Anime Pavilion booth is the one, there's many booths that have a lot of DVDs, there's many booths that have a lot of manga. Anime Pavilion is the one that has a lot of both of them. So that's the easy way to tell which booth to stop by. So stop by to get our exclusive posters. Another thing we wanted to bring up is our social media, which Amy and I will take care of. So if you're, everybody's on Facebook, right?
If you ever want to talk to us, just hit us up on Twitter.
Yeah, we try our best to answer most and all fan questions. So yeah, if you ever want to hit us up, let us know how you like our stuff. Please do through official Viz Media on Facebook or Viz Media on Twitter. Next up, I want to talk to you about some of our upcoming manga releases, starting with some exciting shoujo releases, such as So Cute It Hurts, which is a staff favorite of ours in Viz Media. Of the shoujo editors we have, it's pretty much unanimously decided that this is an awesome piece of shoujo manga. One that has to do with cross-dressing, with love triangles. A lot of very much in the same vein as series such as Ozoben or High School Host of Anakini. What this manga specifically is about is it's about 2 twins, Mitsuru and Megumi Kobayashi. And Megumi is a big history nerd. She loves history, she loves historical dramas, she loves historical video games. The video game is model which looks a lot like Sengoku Basara. So she loves history. But her brother doesn't. He's much more into his sports. He's much more into kendo. And because he's so into kendo, it interferes with his studies. So he's, there's a chance that he can't do his weekend kendo practices because he may fail his history class. So how does he deal with this problem? Of course, by switching places with his sister. Over there on the left is the boy Mitsuru dressed up as Megumi, and on the right is Megumi dressed up as her brother Mitsuru. And of course, in a manga that deals with this subject matter, the trouble's definitely going to ensue, which happens right away because Mitsuru, as an aggressive, competitive boy, doesn't put up with the mean girls at the school that Megumi is in. So, dressed up as Megumi, he gets into conflicts with sort of like the most popular, but the most mean girl in school, so causing drama there. And Megumi, of course, causes problems on the boys' side too, dressed up as her brother. Mitsuru is considered the 7th toughest guy in school, and the 3rd toughest guy in school has problems with Mitsuru, in which Megumi defeats beats the #3 toughest guy in school, thus becoming the #3 toughest guy in school herself. And even more trouble comes when she starts to fall for the guy who's considered the #1 toughest guy in school. So a really fun romance, a genuinely funny manga. This is, you read a lot of manga, you see a lot of funny stuff. This is one that actually makes me laugh, and I find that great in any piece of comedic work. So if you want to read one of our favorite shows coming down the line, check out So Cute Her. It's coming out next month. Actually, like 2 weeks from now, or like next month's like right there. Another shoujo series that we're really excited about is, of course, Maid Sama 2-in-1. So who here? Yeah. So I see there's a few fans of Maid Sama here. So Maid Sama is a series that was previously released by another publisher in the past, and unfortunately it didn't reach its end here in America. But we are bringing it back in 2-in-1 edition. We will release the whole thing in the 2-in-1 edition. So for those who don't know, Maid Sama is a manga about a girl named Saki who goes to a school that used to be an all-boys school. And because it was an all-boys school, it has a lot of the bad habits and bad tendencies, bad culture that were in place when it was all boys. People being really aggressive, people not being quite so kind of girls. So, and she's the class president, so being in that environment, she has to be tough, to get things done. But outside of school, she actually lives a secret life, working at a maid cafe, which I don't know about you, but to me is the least, the least tough thing. Actually, a very subservient thing in general. So it definitely is a problem for her when the cutest guy in school discovers that she works at a maid cafe. So a lot of the manga deals with her hiding that, trying to make sure he doesn't spread that around, and of course the romance that's sure to ensue with the two of them. So another great piece of shoujo romance, another series that we're really looking forward to. So check out Maid Sama 2-in-1 coming out this August. Moving on to the shoujo series, over here we have Twin Star Exorcist, which is an awesome manga coming from the magazine Jump Square, which is of course the magazine that brought us a lot of awesome manga such as Blue Exorcist and Sarah with the End. And this one is the next great Exorcist manga to come from the magazine, but with a little bit of a twist compared to what Blue Exorcist and Sarah with the End has to offer. So Twin Star Exorcist is a manga about, of course, two exorcists, Rokuro and Benio, who are both great at what they do. They both had a background of, Benio having parents who were well-known exorcists, and Rokuro going to sort of a school of good exorcists. So both of them have this strong lineage. Both of them are great at what they do, and naturally it makes both of them very competitive with each other. Which makes it even more interesting when the two of them find out that they have been destined to live together and wed each other so that they can birth the super exorcist baby.
That's totally normal.
Yeah, that's course. So, naturally, the two of them being competitive with each other, knowing they have to wed each other, there's a lot of butting heads, and of course, having to come together. Well, a lot of school moments where they kind of like.
That's not marriage. It's a bunch of arguing and making up. So hopefully they like making up.
Because of that, this manga is, it reminds me a lot of Ranma 1/2, for those of you who are fans of that classic series. To me, Twin Star Exorcist is a combination of the action you get out of Exorcist and the romantic comedy that you get out of Ranma 1/2. So if you want something that's funny, if you want something that's romantic, if you want something that's action-packed, you get all of that with Twin Star Exorcist. So look out for this manga coming out this August. Another series which seems to have been gaining a lot of popularity is Tokyo Ghoul. So this is the manga that inspired the hit anime from last year. This is the source material from the magazine Young Jump that brought a lot of manga series, a lot of gritty seinen such as Dance to Japan. Now for us, we're bringing you Tokyo Ghoul also. So for those of you who haven't seen the anime Tokyo Ghoul or don't know what it's about, Tokyo Ghoul is an awesome seinen manga that takes place in a world where there are ghouls. And what a ghoul is it's more or less a hybrid of zombies and vampires. vampires. They're like zombies in the sense that ghouls eat human flesh, whether they find it dead or they kill a human and eat the dead flesh that way. But they're also like vampires in the sense that they've coexisted with humanity through the generations, oftentimes misunderstood, oftentimes in conflict with, should we live peacefully with humans? Should we hunt the humans? Humans are hunting us down. How do we survive? So that's what you get out of this manga, what the world of Tokyo Ghoul gives you. And in this manga, it revolves around Ken Kaneki, who's a human, but due to unfortunate circumstances, he gets attacked by a ghoul. And luckily or unluckily for him, his life is saved. The ghoul gets killed, but in the process, Ken needs to have body parts put into his body. So what do? They find the ghoul's blood type matches his, so he gets ghoul parts put into his body, making him the first human and ghoul hybrid in existence. So the start of this manga has a lot to do with Ken trying to adapt to his new lifestyle, trying to figure out where he goes on from here. Can he live as a human? Does he have to transition into the ghoul world? Find out with this awesome manga, Tokyo Ghoul, where we're going to start releasing also in June, so about a month from now, around mid to late June. Next up is another statement series that we're very happy to bring here to America, Ultraman, based off a property that I think many of us know of. So, all of us got into Japanese entertainment through anime, manga, video games. In the previous generation, a lot of science fiction fans got into Japanese entertainment through superhero TV shows such as Ultraman. And this manga is based off of the original Ultraman TV show, the one with Shin Hayata as Ultraman. This manga deals with Shin's son, Shinjiro Hayata, who has inherited a bit of powers on his own, but those powers are embellished even further with an awesome Ultraman suit that's given to him by his father in the organization his father represents. So this is a manga, an awesome manga that takes elements from the original Ultraman, kind of gives it a new twist. It's a lot like Iron Man in many ways. It's a lot like modern superhero comics. And it's now Shinjiro's turn to save the world, just as his father did many years ago.
No, he should have done. He should have buried the Ultra Woman like they did. And then made a super Ultra
Yeah. A super Ultraman baby.
Yeah.
Maybe that is what happened. Spoilers. So yeah, I look forward to Ultraman manga coming out this August. Next up is a manga that we were very happy to have acquired, and we're very happy to bring here back into print. So who knew about that Nintendo Power magazine used to have comics in it? I don't know why I raised my hand, because I actually didn't know about that for a long time. But yes, Nintendo Power magazine used to have comics, and one of the comics they had was The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, which was drawn by Shotaro Ishinomori, who was the mangaka who made Cyber 009, made Kamen Rider, made a lot of classic manga, and specifically for Nintendo Power magazine, he made this awesome Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past comic in full color, from left to right. And for years, this was out of print and unavailable to American audiences. But we have now reprinted it and brought it back so that fans such as yourselves can enjoy this. So if you want to check, if you're a Zelda fan, you need this. But if you're a fan of classic mangaka, of the masters of the craft, the people who really made it what it is today, we don't get too much of Shotaro Ishinomori's work here. So it's really awesome that we can read his work through Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. So this is available now. This came out about 2 or 3 weeks ago at the start of May, and I believe this is available in Anime Pavilion, actually. So if you want that future JoJo poster, just get yourself a Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. You get a sweet poster with it.
Yeah, the pre-orders for this was actually very good.
Yeah. Best-selling manga in the past few years, off the first few weeks.
So I highly suggest getting it now. Since we work in the industry, reprints for books actually take a while. So if you want to get the first printing, I would get it now. If not,
we'll try to keep it around as best as we can. But again, it's always hard to tell. So definitely get your hands on this awesome comic. Speaking of awesome comics, we don't only do print manga, we also do digital manga as well. My favorite offering from our digital manga offerings is, of course, weekly Shonen Jump. So who here remembers the print Shonen Jump magazine? All right, awesome. I definitely do. That's how I became a big manga fan. I had a subscription to the monthly Shonen Jump magazine, reading Naruto, reading Yu-Gi-Oh, reading Yu Yu Hakusho every month. And the dream has always been to be on time in Japan, to deliver content on a weekly basis, the way they do in Japan also. We have been able to do that through our digital weekly Shonen Jump magazine, which you can get a year subscription for only $25.99. And for that year subscription, every week you get a digital magazine featuring these series you see over here: Black Clover, Bleach, Food Wars, Gakurote, My Hero Academia, Nisekoi, One Piece, Toriko, and Roll Trigger. With many series joining the lineup as time goes on. And you don't want to get those weekly series, you get a few series that aren't even in Shonen Jump in Japan, such as Blue Exorcist, One Punch Man, Seraph, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal. So really, when you break it down, you can get, you're going to end up 200 to 300 pages of comics a week. This is really pretty much the sweetest deal in American comics. So if you're a fan of comics and would love to read a lot of it, weekly Shonen Jump is a treat. So.
Oh, also, insider tip. If you go to the back, we always have a Shonen Jump survey. None of our answers there. So if you ever want us to pick up something that's from Shonen Jump, any of the other Shueisha magazines, even if it's the older stuff, younger stuff, whatever, put it in the open comment section, and Andy Nagatani actually reads all, 15? Okay. It's really not a lot. He actually reads all of the suggestions, and we have a weekly, I think it's weekly, if not bi-weekly meeting in Japan every week. So if you really want a certain book to come out, and it just happens to be from Shueisha, even the girl stuff, subscribe even just for that. You know what I mean? So, but can they buy the issue?
Yeah, you can buy the issue separately. So this is how you get the year subscription. But if you do want to buy it issue by issue, it's 99 cents a week through the Viz Manga app. So yeah, a lot of great ways to get great manga.
99 cents. Get your hotline. Andy Nagatani.
And right now, if you subscribe to Weekly Shonen Jump or renew your subscription, you will be put into the running to win Dvorak King of Heavy Industry, which is a super rare card, a super rare Yu-Gi-Oh card that the only other way you can get this card is by winning a tournament. So yeah, you have to win a tournament to get this card.
Wait, what's it called again?
Dvorak. That's what I'm talking about.
That and your Zelda cover.
So yeah, so if you want to look like you're some awesome Yu-Gi-Oh tournament winner, try to get yourself a Dvorak card. And speaking of Yu-Gi-Oh, another awesome digital manga offering we have right now are digital bundles. So right now you can get a big discount off of Yu-Gi-Oh manga, only $21.99 for the first 7 volumes of the classic manga series Yu-Gi-Oh, like Kazuki Takahashi. And if you've seen the TV show and never read the manga, I suggest reading the manga. This thing looks it's great. The art, he's one of the best artists that worked in Shonen Jump, period. And you can always tell that when watching the anime, so read the manga so you can see the master of manga work. So that's it for now for the manga portion of the presentation. I'm now going to hand the presentation off to Amy so she can tell you about some of our exciting anime properties.
Yay. So actually, I have a question. Okay, who solely watches anime and doesn't read the manga? Sweet. Okay, I like it. I like to read people, but I was like, anime is paid today. So, oh yeah, I did. Bring my timer so we can go over, make sure we get as much answer later. So first we'll go over our don't have to pay anything to watch the anime club, which is really important to us because, like, you know, Mark and I and a lot of the office, we know that being an otaku is a really expensive fandom, so we wanted to try to give you as many options as possible. So, one of our latest deals was we actually got the approval from Japan to go ahead and upload the 2 special OVAs for Gargantia. So you can watch them all in English and in Japanese on the Italian Hulu. Normally, this is kind of a big deal because OVAs are usually saved as the special catnip to get people to buy the Blu-rays. I mean, if you do pick up the Blu-rays, you'll get the OVAs too, but we really wanted to show these OVAs to the fans with minimal cost. Also, we have this lovely lady. We're trying to stick to a really fast schedule of getting 2 new Sailor Moons every Monday to you. I think we're on episode 106 and 107.
Oh, geez, we're that far?
Yeah, so we're up to Sailor Moon S, halfway over to Super S. We're also going to be releasing all of it, so eventually we will be getting to New Stars. And then, of course, Sailor Moon Crystal is every first and third Saturday. If you want to, I'm actually up every first and third Saturday at 3 a.m. live tweeting. So you can keep up there.
No, she really is. Like, it's so funny when I come back to the office on Monday and I'm like, wait, look at all these posts.
But we have our own special Monday because I know Viz Media is not just Sailor Moon. So our Twitter handle is at Sailor_Moon _NA North America. This is a worldwide release that we have to print it. Yeah, and if you want to talk to us, you can talk to me on Twitter then, and we can talk about how Wise Man is so creepy and how Prince Man shouldn't be touching his monkey. And then next, we have a bunch of dub stuff up. Because we have all of Classic Naruto up. We have episodes 1 through 143 up there now. We also just released a whole bunch of Naruto episodes up on Netflix too. So if you just want to grab one, we get it on Netflix. Well, actually, you know what? Just market research. Whose favorite way of watching anime is streaming on their computer? Alright. Whose favorite way to watch anime is like through like Netflix? We're gonna have a lot more stuff on Netflix.
Yasha as well, I'd be happy. Thanks.
Oh, okay. Let me write it down.
Also, please, it's awesome.
Yeah.
I never seen these.
Well, you can watch it all on your Alley, yeah. So, nice. Yeah, we're up to 192. Also, secret tip is as soon as the episodes are done at the studio, we go ahead and we upload them to Hulu as a special preview. So I think we're actually on the last episode of the Power mini arc. So you can actually watch most of the set 23 that's coming out in July for free on Hulu right now in English. Well, you can always watch it subtitled too. But it's episodes 284 to 294 if you want to watch it. Because as soon as the last episode goes up for that set, we have to take it down. Because we have these coming out. Oh, well, I guess, are you watching it from your computer or your console or? Smart TV? Crunchyroll, Formation. But we're all friends. But I don't know if you guys heard that when they were bringing One Piece onto Toonami, they locked one of their copywriters in and they did a whole marathon. I kind of want to review in a room.
Oh man.
It's not bad.
Yeah, that's the next live stream, right?
A whole month. Just locked in a room.
Yeah.
Watching movies. It's fine. Next, I have a little update for Rocket League. So right now, you can actually watch that whole spin-off in the original Japanese and now in English dub. But now we have a digital exclusive that just came out.
I don't think that.
Yeah. So it's slowly rolling out to Xbox and PlayStation Network. But I just checked this morning. It's on Google Play, iTunes, and Amazon Instant Video. If you want to go ahead and purchase it. Next is new releases. I'll go through these pretty quick. I'll just show you everything that we have.
For the collectors out there.
Yeah, for the collectors, you want to finish out your sets. Because, I'm not ready to make So these are our latest sets. Also coming is that set 23, which you can watch the preview of on Hulu. Coming out this July. Next is Bleach. Let's see. Right now we have 25. So I think it comes out June 23rd. So we're almost at the end of Bleach. So you kind of tell we started at the I mean, all of them are done. I think the last disc has gone to publication already. So that means as soon as we have everything that we need for like the individual discs, we send it off to the vendor, and they'll go ahead and start replicating thousands and thousands and thousands of them. And then they need like 2 weeks to ship them out to stores. But yeah. It takes longer for Blu-ray. Much longer for Blu-ray. So next, you can't even see Reed's face. So bad. So also out is the complete set of Death Note. So this is all together in one tiny pack. Before, with the technology that we had to actually split it out into 2 box sets. But now we fit more episodes. Not as compressed, but you get better quality, all into one nice tight book. And then what kind of nice is this photo just the front? It's actually designed to look like a book on your bookshelf. So on the edges, it has like little pages.
It looks great. This is the first time that it's together in one set, right? It's always been a bit separate.
Always separate. And next is our favorite, Ranma.
This is hard.
Who started with Ranma? Roll together. So this, I love this series so much. Oh my god, okay, I need to get rid of this. Because you can't, this is not a normal account. So everything has been remastered in beautiful either Blu-ray or DVD sets. Also, Insider tip, because I pulled them, might want to actually watch through your old episodes and go over it. There's quite a lot of bubbles.
And they look great.
They look beautiful. Yeah, there's a part even in the first opening scene where you know Ranma gets splashed with water and then changes into melted Ranma. In her hair, you can actually see the outlines of the water, which you couldn't see even on the Japanese TV broadcast.
We'll answer questions after this one.
So let me just show off these beautiful sets. They're gorgeous. These are the Blu-ray sets. They're nice and gilded, and you can kind of see on the spines that the first set with Girl Take Ranma and it's red, and the bottom half on the spine is blue, and then the next set is Boy Take Ranma and that is blue, and the bottom half is pink. So you can kind of tell what color the next set is going to be, and all the sets will be gorgeous together. Choose the next set. So Rio Shampoo and Tokyo. And then you can kind of get a sneak peek of what the last set color will be. So it's like a silvery white, which is perfect because the first one's red, the last one's white, so it's a beginning and ending. So we spent a lot of time thinking about this design. Next is
Another classic series.
So just really quickly, the whole first season is already out. Episodes 1 to 23 are uncut. You know what? We might have a few. There are some stores that actually have a few of the limited box sets available with the 88-page color booklet with all the songs and lyrics, extended credits. But I think now in the Walmart and the Best Buys, it's just
A little more refined, but if you're near Kinokuniya, of course, in us in the area, I have a few that they're definitely available. So yeah, head to San Francisco or San Jose Kinokuniya for the awesome Sailor Moon set 1, which looks gorgeous. Yeah. It's not exclusive, but it's just this was something that was released last year. It was a limited edition item, so a lot of it has been bought already. But Kinokuniya has a good amount of stuff left, so it's not a guarantee that it'll be there. But I personally have seen it there. So yeah, if you want to pick it up, that might be a good place to start.
And I think collectors might have it, but I know rights are sold out in about 6 weeks. So then when you're looking for set 2, it fits right in the box. So you just toss out the little box, you can put this one in. The way to look for it is that it has a shimmery kind of rainbow card with all the girls on it. And then at some places, you can actually get, I know Blended Anime still has the gift with purchase, which are the art cards that are really cool. Okay.
There we go. Yeah.
So those are the collectible art cards that come with it. If you get it at the places, will have it. And then, if you'll notice, we're going so fast now. Anyway, wait, can I go back? Can you tell it? Usually sharp does it. Let's do this. I just want to show you one thing. Anyways, I'll give you other insider tips. Right now, you can actually watch 1 through 23, which is the first part of this set, on Hulu for free forever. So, if money's tight, just turn on Hulu, it's there for you. But if you want to own the whole set, just have it up there for you. And the thing I wanted to point out. So, we're super nerds for this series. So, if you'll notice, we have the whole Shiteno shipping from the manga. So, the 4 generals were all matched up with each of the Sailor Guardians in one of the side dust jacket artworks from Naoko Takeuchi. And we just matched them all up. Which is insider tip. Because we're but yeah, so the whole collection will be 5 sets. So we're starting to go through all of them. So we have the pink one,
Sailor Moon art.
And then we're working on the rest of them.
So you're gonna have to come to another visit panel.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it'll all look great. That we can definitely guarantee.
And since it's in this old one, for this panel already, we're definitely releasing Sailor Moon, Sailor Stars. Let's see. Now the second season, Sailor Moon R, part 1, is coming out in July. So this one actually has a even larger full color booklet. The same chipboard box, but now you're looking for the first one. And then what else? Then you'll have the 3 DVDs and the 3 Blu-rays. So, and then this is what it looks like. But that's the big booklet. So it'll have extra art, something signs, extended credits. We try to get as many of the actors' names for all of the monsters of the day, because I know some people really like that kind of information. So we can put all that in. We put images, we're not going to set our own.
Yeah, we have your trailer.
Oh, my trailer.
Imagine that. It's been 2 months since Usagi and the others lost their memories of being Sailor Guardians.
You're ridiculously classified, aren't you? You were that giant girl who just transferred to our school.
Oh, then we're back to being completely ordinary girls again.
There's no other choice here. Forgive me, Usagi. Become Sailor Moon again. Moon Crystal Power! Make up!
We already have right now a gift for those who pre-order Sailor Moon R Set 1 at certain locations.
So I think Riceville still has these,
Oh, it looks pretty. I got one.
we also have a theme for all of these coins too, as you pre-order them and collect them. They're actually going to be Usagi's approach for each single season. So if you ordered it before, it's the very first one. This one is the Crystal Star. Yeah, we try to put a little bit of love in everything we do. Next is Sailor Moon Crystal. Really quickly, we're at episode 22. Episode 23 is next week, and I will be up. I'd like to be back. If you want to join me, be there. That's it for us. Yeah, we're almost to the end of our 26 episode contract.
Yeah, enjoying it so far. All right. Last thing we want to let you all know about are a few special announcements related to conventions, other conventions that we'll be attending throughout the summer. Or actually, before I do that, I wanted to let you all know about a few special books related to a special ninja that's very near and dear to all of our hearts. That ninja, of course, being Naruto. So, as many of us know, as many of you know, Naruto, the long-running ninja comic from Weekly Shonen Jump, has ended its run last year in November. But just because the main story finished in Weekly Shonen Jump doesn't mean that Naruto is finished. There's still a lot of Naruto to come, and especially Naruto books to come here for us in America. Starting with, of course, the last volume, Naruto 172, coming out in October, and immediately after, Uzumaki Naruto Illustrations, which is the third Naruto art book, coming out in November 2015, this November. Also coming out this coming November is the first in the line of Naruto novels. The first one being Naruto Kakashi's story, coming out in November, and followed shortly after with Shikamaru's story and Sakura's story. And for those of you who haven't, been fans of Naruto, maybe been fans of the anime, or maybe you followed it to Weekly Shonen Jump, haven't collected the graphic novels before, we have an excellent way for you to catch up with the graphic novel release, and that is, of course, through our box sets. We have Naruto box set 1 available now, which has everything from the first volume up until right before the time skip, so 27 volumes, and we have a second box set coming out in I believe it's June. So the second box set comes out in June. That collects Naruto until 148, and we finish off the rest of the series with Naruto box set 3 coming out in January. So if you want to collect Naruto in box sets, you can collect all of it in box sets starting January 2016. Also related to Naruto is the news that Masashi Kishimoto is a guest that we're bringing over to New York Comic Con. So for those of you who might not have gotten a New York Comic Con pass, there will be a lot of Naruto and Masashi Kishimoto related events happening in New York City outside of New York Comic Con around that same time. So if you follow us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, you'll get the news about what's going on with Masashi Kishimoto this coming October. Another special celebration that we are celebrating this year is, of course, the 10th anniversary of Shoujo Beat. Like, who here remembers Shoujo Beat magazine? How time flies, right? We've come to 10 years. Shoujo Beat is turning 10 years old. The magazine has brought you awesome works of shoujo manga, such as Absolute Boyfriend, such as Nana, such as Vampire Knight, such as many others. Through the magazine, but even when the magazine finished, Shoujo Beat still lived on as the one dedicated imprint to shoujo manga in the English-speaking world. We're still going to bring more to you going forward. And to celebrate this imprint, we have a lot of awesome things going on starting now, going through August, including a guest appearance by Julieta Suzuki, who is, of course, the creator of Kami-sama Kiss, probably one of the sweetest supernatural reverse characters since Fruits Basket. So really a really great series, a really great manga. So like Masashi Kishimoto coming here, it's also rare for shoujo manga to come here too. So we have something really special coming this Anime Expo. For those of you who are planning to attend Anime Expo, be sure to pay attention to our social media, the Shoujo Beat social media, to know what's going on with Julieta Suzuki.
Yeah, and for you anime kids out there, you can actually watch it from Kami-sama Kiss on Hulu also, from our friends at Fanime.
Yeah, great adaptation of a great manga.
Yeah, I think they just brought the director last week.
Oh, did they?
It was
Okay.
really cute. It was like,
And next one, this is an exclusive announcement to family. We actually haven't brought this news out before. We have another guest appearance for this coming San Diego Comic Con. And the guests, of course, are the artists who are responsible for this new Ultraman manga that I talked about earlier. Those two artists will be coming to San Diego Comic Con to make an appearance on our booth. So for any of you who managed to get a San Diego Comic Con pass, be sure to stop by our booth and check our social media to find out about what events we have with these two artists at San Diego Comic Con. So that's it for the main panel. Thank you very much, everybody, for listening.